So we are discussing about Sadguru Swatantradeo Ji Maharaj, the current Sadguru. Sadguru Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj, in previous time we have discussed that he had sent two of his disciples long back to the foreign land, and he himself first time visited Italy for the first time outside India in year 2000. Since then, all the planning, what has to be happening, what will happen in outside India, when exactly it will happen, how it will happen, all those plannings actually were done at that time point itself under the guidance of Sadguru Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj. Sadguru Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj, when he pledged that I will liberate at least 100,000 lives, when he established Vihangam Yoga in 1924, almost 100 years back, that time only he mentioned that this unique knowledge, the knowledge of BrahmVidya, will flourish in all over the world. And he mentioned a specific country's name where this knowledge will go and people will get connected to that. And everything is happening on that basis. Sadguru Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj mentioned 100 countries' name. So far, we have reached out to halfway, almost around 45 countries. There are still many countries to go about, but still, at this stage, whatever is happening in outside India places, it is actually quite remarkable. Sadguru Swatantradeo Ji Maharaj started his journey roaming around outside India since 2000, and every year almost he has been in one or another country to meet, to find, to bless the eligible souls and to make some of them further more eligible to experience the beauty of spirituality. Sadguru Swatantradeo Ji Maharaj has himself said that I will go to all those countries where Sadguru Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj has mentioned. But 100 countries doesn't mean that we have just visited there. No, few activities are happening. That's how the count will be. So on that basis, right now, 40 plus 45, 46 countries are there where lots of activities are happening. Halfway more would be going through. And that will happen very quickly, very, very quickly. Because don't forget that Sadguru Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj had said that the propagation of Vihangam Yoga to the whole world will be at its highest stage during the third generation. And Sadguru Swatantradeo Ji Maharaj is the third generation. Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj, then Dhamchanddev Ji Maharaj, and then Swatantradeo Ji Maharaj. Fourth generation is ready to come soon. So, where are we? The important thing is, if you remember at the time when we were discussing about Sadguru Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj, the eligibility criteria, it was mentioned that sadhana, seva, and satsang means the meditation, the selfless service, and the spiritual discussion. These are the three pillars of Vihangam Yoga. And the ultimate objective for these three is to purify ourselves, to surrender ourselves to the master. Out of these, one of the most important, the central pillar, is the selfless service. And that's what we all are doing. So that the pledge of Sadguru Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj would be completed definitely, but if we become a part of it, it will be for our own benefit itself. So the point here is, don't hesitate, don't restrict yourself to let others know about this particular unique thing of Vihangam Yoga. Let us get connected and let other people also know about this so that they can be benefited out of this. This is the real objective of Vihangam Yoga, so that all those eligible people, again, if you remember, Sadguru Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj had mentioned that I have already propagated this to the whole world, to those eligible souls. Now itself, when time comes, the then master, the then other people related with Vihangam Yoga who are doing work for Vihangam Yoga, when they get associated with those people, they will automatically get attracted towards this and get associated with this. These are all planned. If we see it in a much more matured way, we will be able to understand how it has been designed. You never know. You may encounter someone whose name is written in that. You never know. But that will come through only when we put our effort. So here, the urge is that don't stop yourself, don't restrict yourself. If you have been benefited out of this, let others also know. Don't hesitate to just let them know what you have been benefited. You never know, that person is required so much of Vihangam Yoga that you cannot imagine. And this is not just linked with his or her current situation, it may be linked with his or her past lives also. We never know. So the objective is to roam around the whole world to let the eligible people know what they are and let us achieve the real objective of the life. And on that basis only, the current organization under the guidance of Sadguru Swatantradeo Ji Maharaj, who has been carrying the power of the Eternal Master, and Sadguru Sadafaldeo Ji Maharaj since more than 50 years. And the objective is to reach out to all those people. Be a part of it. I'm sure you will have a very different, unique, and divine experience out of that activity itself. This is the journey of every individual. Are you part of it? Which way? To what extent? That you have to decide. We are always there to help, to support. Thank you very much for listening.